All right, guys, what's up? And welcome back to Tactical Ashigarami TV. And as per usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good jazz. It really helps the channel. And before we go forward, to whom it may concern, everything in this video is safe. It is an imitation. Nothing is real, okay? Very important. For some reason, because of the videos that we put out on the channel, whether it's gameplay or unboxings, none of the stuff that we show has an orange tip, so it does get put in that shady area of YouTube. So I need you guys who are pretty much on the viewing side, you know, whether you're OG viewers of TAC TV or brand new, I would highly appreciate if you go ahead and hit that like button, okay? Hit that, go ahead, pause this video, hit the like button, and then there you go. Let's get right back into it. So we have a box. You guys probably seen the thumbnail, right? You've seen the title, you know what's in here. We got our information. We have our letter of declaration here for customs, a muzzle velocity test. You know what these guys do for the Army Armament Staccato XL 2011, otherwise known as the Army Armament or Army R611, okay? Definitely a spur of the moment purchase. For some reason, I think that these guys pretty much have the best deals on these type of airsoft products from Army. So if you haven't already, or if you've seen some of my other videos, whether it's the Sand Viper or the Pit Viper, go ahead and check that out. And do yourself a favor, if you're looking for a good 2011, and you're looking for something, you know, a budget, whatever, they got you. They got all kinds of stuff in their lineup. So here, as you can see, we got all the test results for the jewels. So this pretty much is very important to make sure that the whole entire product itself is safe and they're not bringing something to the country that goes over that 1 joule limit. So as you can see right there, even though my camera is kind of fuzzy right now, everything is under, I think, 0.90 at 26 degrees Celsius, which is pretty good. Hopefully this is good resolution, good enough for you, because the lens on the camera of this phone did drop. So I'm looking to get that back on real soon and get that situated. But this camera quality looks pretty good. No fancy editing on these kind of videos. This is just kind of how I do my unboxings, and it tends to work out pretty good. So as you can see right there, go ahead and check these guys out. As per usual, you'll see all the information for these guys in the description. I'm just gonna put that down somewhere, this other paper. Okay. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's unbox. Let's not waste any time. Right. So we're gonna do this here. Boom. Incision. Boom. Get that off. They always package this stuff up real tight. All this bubble wrap. It's always hell to get off. That to the side. Get that to the side. All right. We're done with that. And so here we go. This is always so annoying. There we go. Let's get right to it. You figure by now, I at least have mastered how to get through this. All right. I'm gonna try to slide this out. Can I? Probably not like that. Okay, we gotta cut through some more. Okay. All right. I see the lights. Here we go. Made in China. You know what it is. Let's do some more cutting. Way too much wrap on this box. Alrighty. Let's do some more cutting. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there. we go. Gotta love these bright yellow. There we go, Army Armament boxes. Boom. Finally got that bubble wrap off. Put that to the side. Okay. So here we have an Army Armament box, R611. We have all the cautionary stuff here. As per usual, we got the United States version, the Dutch version, the English version, the Spanish version, the Italian version, the French version. Okay, should I read it? Okay, I'm gonna read it because somebody complained in one of the videos that I didn't, so. Okay, be advised that this product can be mistaken for a firearm by law enforcement officers or others. Brandishing or displaying this product in public may cause confusion and may be a crime. Altering the coloration or markings required by state or federal laws and regulations, hope you guys can see this, it's kind of blurry, for the purpose of making the product look more like a firearm is dangerous and may be illegal. Okay, so it's good that they put that there. It's actually the first time I've read it on this type of box, I think. Nothing else on here. And to be honest with you, I don't remember ever getting an Army Armament product with this whole entire thing, like the box wrapped like this, in plastic. So this is a first for me. I could be wrong. You guys, maybe you can fact check me by looking at another older video. Okay, and here it is. Let's go ahead and do the honors, yo. Boom. I'm excited. And by the way, I'm fresh from the dentist office. Man, I got my wisdom teeth taken out, well, one of them taken out, and I still feel like a champ. You couldn't even tell if I didn't say anything. Boom. Okay. Army Armament. Once again, we have our Army Armament manual. Why does this have a hole in it? That's weird. Why is there a hole in that? That's really weird. Okay, so this is pretty much all their standard stuff that they put for safety. Always read through this manual before operation. It's crazy. Some of their products don't have this, which is really interesting. This is one of the first, maybe the few times I actually remember seeing this manual being in the box. I could be wrong, so I stand corrected if I'm wrong, but like in terms of like my recent memory, I don't remember seeing this being in the box. I think it came in a box with the Pit Viper. I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, we'll take a look. So anyway, a lot of this is very important. For those of you that are new, this is something that you might want to take into consideration. If you're new to Airsoft, if you're thinking about getting into it, these are very important safety warnings that you should take into consideration so you don't, risk injuring someone else or yourself, if you are somewhere in a controlled environment. Whether you are or you aren't, doesn't make a difference. But at the end of the day, it's all about safety. And I think that's the reason, that's what they want you to focus on. So that is very important and paramount. Warning, always direct the muzzle towards a safe direction. This is important for all firearms. Never direct the muzzle towards a person, animal, or other dangerous directions. Always attach the protective plug. Does this have a protective plug? I don't think so. But anyway, except when you are ready to shoot a target. Release, put away your fingers from the trigger, except when you are ready to shoot a target. Never put your fingers onto the trigger except when you are shooting a target. Maintaining your fingers on the trigger may cause sudden discharge for some reasons, which is dangerous. Okay. Once again, this is pretty much for anything at all that is remotely associated to what you see here. Okay. This is an airsoft toy, but like these principles, I might have mentioned this before, maybe once or twice on the channel, are pretty much transferable towards anything in regards to, firearm safety, whatever the case is. This is all in the same. So this is definitely something that you should be thinking about every single time whenever you are using a product remotely close to this, okay? BB bullets may be shot out even if the magazine is removed. That may or may not be true. There are cases that bullets remain in the gun after the magazine is disconnected. Pulling the trigger carelessly is extremely dangerous. After removal of the magazine, direct the muzzle towards a safe direction and pull the trigger to confirm that no bullets remain in the gun. Then attach the protective plug to the muzzle. Never aim or shoot a person or animal as the target. Always attach the protective plug to the muzzle, except when you're ready to shoot a target. So once again, right, the importance, I'd really like the importance and the overall emphasis on safety. I think I might have mentioned it before again, like this is really important. This is really good, I think, overall for the direction of where they're going with this thing in regards to airsoft. And then here we have, an additional warning label, okay, with the slide, all right, may cause backwards in inertia. Face and fingers should not stay too close. This is also very important because I'll be honest with you, I've actually, and you can laugh if you want, I've been hit in the face by a reciprocating slide. Okay, so this is important in regards to gas blowback, right? And you have to think about this. So keep this into your mind that, when you're operating gas blowback, think about safety. Think about your environment, where you are, what you're doing, where you're playing, and how you can not only protect yourself, but protect those around you. Okay? So even for people that are well-versed or adept or advanced in their airsoft prowess or whatever the case is, no one is completely immune to making mistakes. So this is something that you might want to think about, and just try to remember that accidents can happen. And sometimes if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. You notice that we're putting a lot of emphasis on looking at this and kind of setting an example. Before we even touch what we have in the box, we're looking through this, right? This product may slide backward due to gas pressure. To avoid accident resulting from carelessness, please be aware to keep distance between face and fingers. One more time, this is very important. Please mind that using this product around high temperature places above 40 degrees Celsius may cause a breakage accident. Oh yeah, this is very true. So heat is very important, even though for us, we use duster primarily. And I think this is pretty much going to be, this is like a duster gas product, right? But if it's too cold, it's unstable. If you overheat it, that's when you can kind of go into problems. So once again, here it shows you how to charge. I think this is pretty cool, right? Upset the magazine. That is the gas at the top and magazine at the bottom. Plumb up the gas tank against the magazine, then put the gas tank straight against the gas hole and press the charging bottom. Okay. This sounds kind of weird. This might be like some kind of weird translation. To avoid leaking gas while charging, please take a quick action. 2 to 3 minutes. In addition, overcharging at a time is a waste, while too much gas may freeze the magazine. Gun power will decline under low temperature. That is true. The leaking of gas will also decrease times of the shooting. So something to think about when you're charging gas, right? There's that sweet limit. So you gotta keep that in consideration for those of you that are running gas blowback. So one more time here, we have additional warnings, right? In terms of what you should do, magazine and gas tank are not allowed in places of high temperature. So be mindful of how you manage your magazines, where the gas hole is, and attention of magazine usage. So manufacturing magazines, fully charged magazines, magazines and temperature, avoiding fading or changing your magazine, I guess. So magazine safety is very important. So you guys take a look at that. Just so you guys know, okay, that this is important and this is something that you have to look at, okay? Keep that in mind. Pay attention to the use of the gas bottle, right? So obviously don't throw it in a fire. Don't place it in a very hot place, and keep your gas cans safe, right? General Power, HFC13AA, I'm sorry, HFC134A gas, right, is what we primarily use in Japan. So that's the gas source, okay? Now how to shoot, how to load it, right? Load the initial bullet, right? And okay, remember this is blowback. Keep this in mind, right? What you should do, what you should not do, how to disassemble the slide. But this is kind of weird because this is an image of a Glock, and I'm not using a Glock, so I don't know if this really applies to me. So, but this is all safety, right? It's all safety. Once again, for those of us who are not new, right, to airsoft, we know what this is. For someone who is new, they have no idea what this is, right? So, okay, here we go. This is relevant. So this is safety in regards to 1911, 2011s. They all have a thumb safety, right, and a grip safety. So engaging and disengaging is very important. Operating the general safety. Operation of thumb safety. This is some safety. Yeah, this isn't right. Yeah, this is weird. Operation of thumb safety only under hammer full cock situation can thumb safety be operated, of course. So if you cock the hammer, then you can use a safety, right? Hammer down, okay, this safety cannot go up in that position. It can only go up if it's cocked, and it has to go all the way up, right? And because this is a 1911, 2011 product, which we will look at, this thumb safety here and this grip safety is very important. So it has to be engaged in order to be used, right? So when the grip safety has not been pressed down, it may damage your pistol and been triggered by force, right? So yeah, so keep that in mind, okay? About thumb safety and grip safety and how to not damage your product. So okay, wow, look how much time we spent going over that. So that is still very important. I don't want you to think that is not. All right, so just kind of bear that in mind. So here we are. Wow. Okay. Staccato XL. This thing it's got some weight to it. This is nice. Okay. Nice slide. The first thing I notice on this that I really like is this stippling. That's kind of what got my attention on this the first time, is the hand stippling on this particular product. So this is the Staccato. This is not, I don't think, the actual licensed Staccato. But the funny thing is that as of right now, Army Armament does have the official Staccato license. As of this video, like this is recent. So they actually have a new line of Staccatos now that have been made with the license. So I believe that they have a compensated P and C2 that's available for purchase. You can get them also through Airsoft Tiger as well, or any other vendors that sell Army Armament products. You can pick that up as of right now. In addition to that, they also have the Staccato XC. So here we have the hammer down, boom. The safety works, that is great. And if you notice with this particular Staccato, this does not have an optic mount. I wanted this specific one that does not have an optic mount. This is the one that I wanted because sometimes when you put an optic on something like this, it cycles very slowly, and that's not what I want for this. So I wanted something that cycles really smooth, and that's the exact reason why I wanted this one to be just like this. So we have the standard high kappa adjustable rear sight, the all blacked out one, and you have your red fiber front. I don't think this is going to change. I'm going to keep this guy completely stock, and this will be pretty much used as a hard use 2011 high cap or whatever you want to call it, right? So here we have the Army Armament magazine that comes with this, the R611 magazine. It's a little bit different from the one that comes with the DVCP, as well as the STI Costa carry comp, which is the R501. So very different from the R501 and the R604 magazines. So as you can see here, we have the 2011 base plate is very different. The way the design on this base plate from the side is also very different in comparison to the ones that you saw from the other box. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a comparison video with this product, and I'm going to compare it with the R604. We're going to do an R604 comparison, and we're going to put the EMG in there as well as the STI. And that video is going to be members only, because I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff on there that I can't do in a public. I'm not going to do in a public video. So, but the bottom line is, if you want to watch that video, you got to join the members. That's not going to be up for free. Okay. So if you want that video, support that. And that's going to be out at some point. I'm going to put that out. But anyway, this one looks a little bit interesting. So from the icon that I saw, the image on the website, the slide and the frame looked like it was completely blacked out. This kind of looks kind of olive green up close. From what I can see, that the finish looks olive green. It does look like it's going to be able to withstand a little bit of punishment, just a little bit, not too much. But the thing that really stands out the most to me with this is the overall grip module, which is, I think this is known as the master grip, like the kind of like that OG Staccato grip. So the grip that's on the EMG Staccato XC is the VIP grip. I don't know if this particular grip is compatible with the VIP. And honestly, I'm kind of tempted to switch this grip, and if it's possible, and literally take the whole entire grip and the magwell and just put it on that Staccato, right? Like that's definitely something that I'm thinking about doing right now with the XC, because to be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of the VIP grip on the XC, on EMG's version of the XC, but I do like this stipple pattern on the Staccato. And one thing Army Armament is known for with a lot of their 2011s is their stippling. The stippling on for example, on the Pit Viper, which is the R611, the stippling on the Pit Viper is way better to me than the stippling on the EMG version, right? The argument is that the stippling on all of the Army ones, the Army products, these are hand stippled, and you can tell that they're hand stippled. As soon as you put them in their hand, you can feel the difference, right? So whether you have gloves or not, you have a really good grip and a good purchase every single time, which makes a big difference when you're skirmishing and when you're going live and when you're doing CQB and stuff like that. And when you need to hold on to what you're using, it does make a big difference. And anybody who runs that type of gear, that they'll tell you that they prefer like that type of stippling. It just makes a big difference. It makes it more usable, it's more functional. It's definitely more functional, 100%. So this grip right here to me is just overall just really awesome. I think it's more functional, definitely 100%. The main difference I'm going to kind of get into between this and the STIs is that the way the angling of the grip is a little bit different. So the purchase is going to be different as well. That I'm going to get into in the other video I was telling you about. But so far, this is really good, right? So as far as magazine compatibility is concerned, I don't think I have to go that much in depth in terms of what this can do and what it can't do. As you've seen with a lot of the other Army products, you know that in terms of what they can run, in terms of magazines, they're generally the same. So Tokyo Model E mold magazines fit just fine. This has a very similar mold to the ones that you'll see in the Pit Viper, Sand Viper, all the Tokyo Model E stuff. So you know this is gonna be great. So what we'll do maybe a couple of insertions with different magazines. I'll go and get them right now. So this is the standard, right? And that's how that looks, right? On this grip is amazing. I like this grip, man. I think the main thing that sold me on this was just the grip, right? They have a variation of it with the optic mount, but like I said before, I don't care about the optic. I don't want the optic. I just want the grip. The grip itself is money, right? So what I'm gonna do is, here, I have them right here handy. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna get a TM mag, and I'm gonna get, this is the Pit Viper, the one that comes with the R611, and this is just a Marui with the PTS plate, right? This is to kind of show you guys what I mean. So when we talk about compatibility, these mags are pretty good so far, no leakage, they run, right? Same compatibility, locks back, no issue. We're not gonna pull any triggers on this video, okay? Try to keep it as clean as possible and safe. This is the Marui, no problem. So once again, proving my point. The Armament, right, line of, what you want to call them, sidearms or toys or whatever the case is, they generally don't have an issue with when it comes to magazine compatibility. The main thing has always been, the main complaint has always been the blowback units, in particular the loading nozzles breaking. For me, the only product that I have that has had this problem is the Sand Viper, the R6, is that the 615? Yeah, I think it's a 615D, right? So basically, the weight of the reciprocating slide, because of how it's designed, there is only a small piece that's absorbing that energy on the Sand Viper, so that tends to break. It has worn out a couple of times already. I've had to replace it at least twice, and it's a very tiresome to always have to buy that part. But then again, that's generally, I think, to me, a design flaw, and one of the problems that you have when you run an optics on your sidearm, right? For airsoft, it happens because, right, we're not using real steel stuff, real steel, optic plates. I mean, this slide feels pretty solid. This is aluminum. This is not steel. This is kind of fake-ish, right? With somewhat of some realistic but not real presentations. So something to consider, right? Do you want something that looks good, or do you want functionality, right? Sometimes you can only get one side of the spectrum. It's very difficult to get multiple sides of what you want. Okay, so if you guys have any questions in general about this particular product, or how I got it, or whatever the case is, or anything at all, once again, so try to just be open, right? This is open forum. Whatever you think, if you think the video is terrible, go ahead and comment. I don't care. Comment what you want to comment, right? I've been making videos like this for quite some time. If you have any thoughts, drop them in the comment section. So I'm looking forward in particular to this, for sure, to running this. This is something that I wanted to acquire, to kind of run it in the summer, do some drills with it, run it, see how it differentiates from the DVC and from the EMG Staccato XL. which I feel it's good, but it does have its limitations, especially in cold weather because of the weight of the slide. And I've seen some people have issues mounting larger optics on those type of products, which to me was very obvious when I first saw the design. So I decided to not go in that direction at all and just save myself the grief for sure. But yeah, this is pretty great. Right, so let's rack this one more time and take a look at it. So let's see how everything looks in there. The chamber looks pretty good. The packing looks really good. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be changing anything in this at all because, right, we did get this, you know, sent in with a muzzle test, and I usually don't do anything with those type of products, right, for obvious legality reasons, 100%. One of the reasons why I also wanted a Staccato XL was because of the length of the barrel. Ooh, speaking of barrel, okay, we have a thread. That's interesting. So maybe we can put something on here, maybe a tracer. We'll take a look at that in another video for sure, okay? We're not gonna do any modifications in this video. No modifications, okay? Everything that you see is straight from the box. We've done nothing to this. And this is a toy, all right? Very awesome Staccato XL. And even from a real steel standpoint, I think probably one of the better staccatos in the lineup were the ones that you've seen for hard duty use and for competition as well. Probably more along the lines of competition, but you know, I think these have seen some, you know, some degree of law enforcement use in the real steel world. But of course, this is the replica version, so right, don't take that into heart that much, right, and just kind of enjoy the video. So that's pretty much what that is. So from what I can see here, like, this is really nice. I like the sights. I like the barrel. I think the barrel looks really cool. You know, it's nice and silver. You can see it from the you know, this area here, the ejection port. You can see it from the front slide serrations, the lighting cuts, everything. Nice and silver over here. We got silver over there. We got rear serrations for cocking, press checks, things like that. And yeah, this grip is I love this grip. Like, this grip is amazing. Like, when you look at all the cool staccato videos you see on YouTube, generally you see like this particular type of grip on the Staccato XC. There's a bunch of them, but what's just interesting to me is I think, you know, actually there are variations of the EMG that has a similar grip pattern on the Staccato on some of the products that they have. But for the ones that we have access to in Japan, I have not seen those. I've only seen the VIP grip. And I don't hate the VIP grip, but I just think that it's not, you know, really visually appealing, right? I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It's kind of weird. Yeah. But this is awesome. So yeah, from what I can see here, this whole entire thing, all the metal is like olive green. The magwell is nice. I like this magwell. Look at that. Look at that detail. 2011 on the magwell. The base of the magwell looks really good. And let's check. Usually here they got these markings that look pretty much on point. Okay, on the bottom of this it says STI International. Just for the record, STI, you know, that was a predecessor for what Staccato is today. So before they were Staccato, they were STI. Usually you see these on the Army stuff, this STI logo. Georgetown, Texas, yeah. So you got logos here. You have the 2011 on the left, Staccato XL on the right, 9x19. You have all your chamber markings, and you have this wonderful grip that feels amazing. So for me, a very solid build. And you got this rail. I'm gonna try to put something on here, maybe like a Surefire or maybe an Olight or something. We try the Olights. I think the Olights will work. We'll do that off camera, of course, and we'll see what we want to do with this. But this grip, Like I can tell you, the only thing I'm thinking about right now is the grip, and I'm just like, I'm tempted to just literally to take this down and just take the grip and just put it on something else. That's how cool this grip is, bro. Like this is the grip. Like when you think about Staccato, you just think about this grip. Like this grip is just amazingly insane. Yeah, I love this grip. Yeah. So once one more time, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to leave your comments and please like this video. I appreciate it very much. Okay. I appreciate all of the viewers very much. Okay. Be on the lookout for more content that's going to be coming. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do more unboxings, but you will get a lot of gameplay videos as well as training videos. So just support those videos. Okay. Support all my recent stuff as well. Go ahead and drop those likes. If you like, for example, the videos with Tachi Aoi, right? She's hot, right? We want to get her on the channel again. It's very important. Hit the like button. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget, this is Tactical Ashigarami TV. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Right? Hit all those buttons. Hit the subscribe. All that good jazz. See you guys soon. Thank you so much.